Good morning, Canada! Mwah! Gold! Third gold! A great day for Canada again! We believe! Yes, yes, yes! This is a K-Smack winner, man. He's sporting a gold medal this evening. And my name is Keith, and I'm recording this from Mississauga, Ontario. And we are in the mood to celebrate because Christine won a gold medal in 1,000 meter speed skating, Canada's third. And afterwards, at the ceremonies, guess what? 24,000 people sang "Oh Canada" and cheered on. Man, what a great, great, great time that was. You bet. You know, there's a guy on Facebook saying, you know, this is the worst Olympics ever. It's going to go down into history as the worst Olympics ever. And how wrong could that be? I totally disagree. 3 golds on home soil, and we just started. There's more to come. And then all the venues are packed. People are making money. You know, everyone's out cheering on the sports. The streets are full of people. There's people drinking, staying up all night, partying, and having a great time. How can you say this is the worst Olympics ever? Just because there's a few little incidents. And, of course, the luge driver died, but that, of course, is sad. But the Olympics are still a great thing. Anyway, that's my opinion. I'm sticking to it, Winterman, right? Okay, here's some really bad news. Canada almost lost a hockey game last night to the Swiss. They won 3-2 in a shootout, but it was close. You know, the good news is Russia lost. It was supposed to be Canada-Russia in the finals, but I don't know. Now, here's what's happening. All these top players, you know, are just not motivated. I mean, sure, they have the skill, but these other countries who have a lot of national pride are coming out and playing a hell of a hockey game, and they can beat a one-game they can beat a good team during one game. Yes, they can. And that's what's happening. So teams have to be aware of that. One game is important. Oh yes, curling. The men's and women's teams both won yesterday. Both are still undefeated. The men are blown by everyone, which they should. The women's team have me worried because even though they're winning, it's all close. And they should be more dominant, I think. What do you think, Winterman? He likes that gold medal. Anyway, so that's my opinion. Okay, the skeleton had the first 2 heats, and John, Canadian man, is going to go tomorrow for the finals, the last 2 rounds. So he's doing really well. So I know I have never seen skeleton, really, but I'm going to watch it. It's YouTube. Oh, now there's a lot of stories going around about the Olympics, I guess, from other countries, and they're in the media and news. I haven't seen them myself, but I keep hearing the stories. You know, there's one thing, this guy, I guess, in the UK is really bashing Canada's Olympics and stuff. But I got one thing to say, Winterman. Like, who cares? Who cares that some guy in the UK is saying bad things about the Olympics in Canada? Like, so what? Like, what's the UK? They don't have a hockey team or anything. They've only got a few athletes in there. They're not even really a winter country. I mean, their country is soccer and cricket. Maybe some rugby. That's got nothing to do with the Winter Olympics. So if a guy from the UK is bashing Canada, then who cares? What does it matter? I don't get it. Anyway, I guess all these journalists are bashing each other back and forth, but these are people that sit in an office all day, probably never played a sport in their life, and now they're bad-mouthing the Olympics in Vancouver, and they're not even anywhere near the Olympics in Vancouver. Anyway, like, all I can say as a Canadian, like, who cares? I mean, we're having a good time. There's a lot of pride going on across the country. We've got hockey to cheer, curling to cheer, a bunch of other sports to cheer on, and if someone in the UK or another country that's across the ocean is bad-mouthing the Olympics, like, it's not going to spoil my good time. So stop talking about it on the mainstream media and let it go. Anyway, we're back tomorrow morning, Winterman, to talk about what the sports are going to be for, well, it'll be day 7 in my books. Okay, that's it. That's all for today. It's a close one in hockey, and it shouldn't have been. Okay, Winterman, let's get back to winning more medals, okay? Talk to you tomorrow.